with the weather and shit. They don't know how to leave shit alone. They don't know how to leave greatness alone. It's in the bio. It's in the bio. I just can't direct you towards it. Cause they gonna suspend me off the live or whatever they gonna do. Which I don't care about none of that. But like, it's up there. I got the website, or you could just inbox me if you're interested. I just can't direct you from here. You know what they do. They gonna always try to hate, but we gonna continue to transmute that negative energy and continue to be great. Shay, much love, much gratitude, much gratitude. High vibrations creations. That's my shop. High vibrations creations. Shit, y'all could you could pin it. But that goes to show you, like, every time we break the barrier, they come and put more and more barriers up. And we break through those. They just don't know. They're making us greater and greater. Like, we built for this shit. We are alchemists. See what I'm saying? They ain't stopping nothing. They making us more and more powerful. Making us go harder and harder. What they don't what they don't know is, like, they keep fucking, like, and the crazy thing about it, they keep fucking with mother. They speeding up the process. They don't, that's what they don't know. And with this war going on, this war they got going on, let them keep up. Let them keep up. Shit, they think shit gonna be all sweet, because once they shoot them nukes, that shit gonna that shit gonna speed the process of our activation. Think about it. Think about it. They got them wars going on. Soon as they let off them nukes, that shit gonna activate us. We are carbonated beings. See what I'm saying? We are melanated beings. You gotta understand. They want you to be afraid. That goes to show you they are in fight or flight mode. See what I'm saying? They are in fight or flight mode. They don't know if they're going or coming. They do the dumbest shit ever. They running around here scrambling, doing this, that, and the other, but forgetting that we are alchemists. We are everything, and everything is us. They ain't doing nothing but speeding up the process. That's why the time is going by so fast. They keep fucking with mother. They keep on messing with the weather. They weather machines on full blast, and it's getting hotter and hotter. So that shit about to blow up. That shit gonna blow up, because they ain't used to this type of energy on the planet. That love frequency don't play with nothing they doing. See what I'm saying? You cannot stop the love frequency, but they're gonna try. They're gonna continue to try. That's why I always say, maintain your love frequency. Go outside in nature, ground, meditate deeply. Love on yourself. Get grounded as much as possible. I know they got they're playing with the weather and shit, like it's snowing some places, it's cold this place. It be fucking 6 different seasons in one day and shit. Yeah, that's what they do. They want us to be uncomfortable. See what I'm saying? But they cannot stop nothing. They cannot stop you. You the only one that can stop you. That's why they came with this belief system, so that you won't know who you are. So that we could be fighting amongst each other, just like how, so that we could be separated. That's why they came with this religion. Got a whole lot of Christians. They focus on what we got going on, what we doing, focus on proving us wrong, when the real enemy taking all their energy. See what I'm saying? They want you divided. That is how they conquered us, divided us within all them religions. They tell you the truth, but you still don't see it. That's why they needed you to be afraid of God, to disconnect you from your spiritual discernment. A lot of religious folks don't have their spiritual discernment because they're living in fear. They see the truth, but they still stuck on how the truth make them feel. Emotionally unstable. They need you to be emotionally unstable and react off of your emotions. And once you react off your emotions, you set up for failure from out the gate. See what I'm saying? You set up for failure out the gate. So soon as somebody do something, they get a reaction out of you. You're not supposed to be able to get a reaction. Because if you knew who you were, then you will know that there is nothing to be afraid of, and you will know that you are in control of how you feel. You are in control of your reality. You are in control of your rise. Can't nobody control that but you. See, they come with this belief system so that you can be blame shifting, sending the blame on, oh, blame the devil, not knowing that you are the fucking devil. You are God and you the devil. Not knowing that that is your lower nature and your higher nature. How you gonna blame you blaming yourself? But the fact that you looking outside of yourself, thinking you apart from it, then you're on that hamster wheel, fighting against yourself, biting your own tail. Because that's what the enemy doing these days. They biting their own tail. They chasing their own tail. Going around in circles, running from yourself. You can't run from yourself. Can't run from the truth because the truth is within you. The truth holds you accountable. So you are accountable no matter what. A lot of people say they lack accountability. A lot of people lack accountability, but you are accountable once you touch this realm. You are accountable for the reality that you create. You ain't gotta like it, but you better love it because you are the creator. That's why they came with this belief system to program you to project the reality that they want for you and not the reality that you want for yourself. That's why a lot of people are so tired. They don't know how to balance their emotions. We all tired of this shit. But that don't mean you can't get right with yourself. You gotta hold yourself accountable. A lot of Christians, a lot of religious folks, you think you could constantly keep on putting out that negative energy, then go to church and repent and think you forgave and ask the Sky Daddy for forgiveness. You think you in the clear because you believe. You ain't in the clear. You gotta forgive yourself. First, you gotta tell yourself the truth. First, you gotta tell yourself the truth and accept that truth. No matter how it makes you feel, because it's you. That's why I always like to remind y'all that how you feel teaches you. Your feelings are very, very important. Your feelings are very, very important to you and only you, not to anybody else. So question why you feel the way that you feel so that you can get to the root cause of why you feel so that you can face it, overcome it, rise above it, free yourself from it. You are trapping yourself because you are everything and everything is you. Everything outside of you is a reflection of what's going on within you. It's a projection of what's going on within you. The real world is within you. The truth lives within you. You must operate out of love in order to receive love. This is love, but that shit hurt when you're living a lie. It's the only way that love hurt when you're living a lie. See what I'm saying? Remember that. So question why it hurt. Question why you feel the way that you feel. That's why they told you not to question, so that you won't know. Because they want you to continue to believe. What is believing? What is believing? taking information that was passed down as your truth. Just because it's your truth don't mean it's true. That's why they came with the belief system. You got to understand how your mind works. I always like to break this down, like how the mind works. Like you got your lower nature, what they call the devil, and you got your higher nature, which is God, the angel. That is your consciousness. See what I'm saying? That is your consciousness. You know, like the devil on one side and the angel on the other side. That's your consciousness. You got a conscious, you got a super conscious, and you got a subconscious. Your subconscious is programmable. That is why they came with the belief systems. So your subconscious is what projects your reality. That is why they needed you to be in fear so that you can project negative reality so that they feed. See what I'm saying? So that they feed. So it's and both of these are you. You are God and you are the devil. And they are competing to influence your subconscious. It's all of you. They are competing to influence your subconscious. So what you project is going on the inside. That tells you the vibrational frequency that you are on. If you're a low vibrational being, you're going to project low vibrational reality. If you're a high vibrational being, you're going to project high vibrational reality because you are in control of how you feel. You are in control of your reality. Whether you're running off a program or not. You can't blame that on nobody because they give you the truth and they give you the lie, but you chose to go toward the lie. That's why they need you to be in fear so that you can dismiss your spiritual discernment, disconnect from your spiritual discernment, disconnect from God's eye, the all-knowing. Believing is not knowing. It's just taking that information that was forced upon you, scared into you as your truth, as your reality. And the universe, the way the universe works, the universe reacts to you. However you thinking, however you feeling, whatever you believe, you receive. Thus it shall be, the universe say. You are the creator of your own reality. You are a percentage of God. God is within you. God is not separated from you. God is not in the sky. God is within you. That is why they separated you from God. Gave you a middleman. Why do you need to go through somebody to get to God? Pass a message. That does not make any sense when you have a direct connection. Come on now. It does not make any sense when you have a direct connection. It's for you to be Christ-like. And I find it very strange. They got a lot of Christians believing in Jesus, but they're nothing like Jesus. They don't practice what Jesus practiced. They don't practice what Jesus practiced. Unity. Love. Unconditional love. See what I'm saying? Contradicting your whole belief system. At the same time, you believe. How can you believe in something that you not like? The story of Jesus is about us. It's really the Christ consciousness that they were talking about. That's why they attached the name Jesus to Christ, so that they could tell you the truth and tell you a lie at the same time. But being that you are living in fear, you're gonna go with the lie all the times. Why you think so many people are still out here voting in the enemy and the government have showed them multiple times that they don't have their best interests at heart, but they still believe and they still go vote. Why you think that is? Because they living in fear. They gonna go with the lie all the time. They've been eating up these lies for so long to where they throw the truth up. The truth tastes nasty to them. They're immune to the lie. And that's sickness. That is a sickness. But see, if I tell someone they are sick, they're going to say, oh, no, I'm not sick. We all have been sick. You must heal yourself. Sickness is of the mind. So if you are not in control of your mind, you are sick. If you are not in control of your mind, if you don't know who you are, if you stuck in this belief system, you are sick. Point blank, period. In order for you to heal yourself, you must first realize that you are sick. But you tell a simple-minded being, oh, that you are sick. Oh, I'm not sick. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm not sick. You tell yourself that lie every day. You live in that lie, protecting that lie. But you must hold yourself accountable. You must tell yourself the truth in order to free yourself. You must be yourself in order to free yourself. You are not who they told you were. Goddess, I am. I am that I am. And I love that I am. Be that you are. See what I'm saying? Be that you are. Love yourself. You didn't come here to pretend. You didn't come here to make everybody else happy when you are not happy. See what I'm saying? So many people want to try to impress everybody else. When they go home, they ain't impressed with themselves. You building a bigger and bigger void within yourself. The more you pretend to be something that you are not, the less love that you have for yourself. You got to stop giving a fuck about how they see you. It's not your business how they see you. It's your business how you see you and how you feel about you. That is real, true authenticity and fulfillment. Being that you are not caring about who got what to say about it and loving on yourself, loving yourself enough to be yourself. How can you say you love yourself when you are not being yourself? It don't make sense. How can you love yourself when you pretending to be something that you think everybody else might like? Because they call you weird or they tell you, oh, you tripping, something wrong with you. How can you love yourself when you just a yes man? You want to hear what you want to hear, but I ain't here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. And a lot of people be afraid to tell you what you need to hear. That's your business if you can't receive it. That's why it's very important that you are operating out of love and pure intentions. See what I'm saying? Operating out of pure intentions so that you can be able to detect, because they so sneaky. They sneaky with it. They know how to talk. You got to understand that low vibrational beings, they are intelligent too. See what I'm saying? You got to understand that they are tapped in too. Some low vibrational beings, everybody that come with the knowledge and the wisdom, they don't have your best interests at heart. You got to understand. They can tap in too. But if you don't know shit from sugar, if you all over the place, if you are not on the love frequency, then you could get got. Because they're going to tell you what you want to hear. Everybody that's speaking the truth ain't living that shit. Remember that. You got to understand that so many people, they're seeking validation. They need your attention. They love attention. And those who love attention, they'll sell you anything just to get your attention, because your attention is your currency. Your attention is your currency. And they'll be siphoning your energy and you ain't even knowing. That's why you must check that energy at the door. See what I'm saying? That's why you will never know. That's why they need you to stay in fear so that you won't know, so that you can get got. They're very clever. They got away with words. See what I'm saying? They got away with words. They know how to sell you shit. but their heart ain't in the right place, and you'll never know if your earn ain't in the right place. You just gonna go with the flow. See what I'm saying? That's why it's very important that you walk in love, walk with pure intentions, breathe consciously as much as possible, love on yourself, tell yourself the truth. Get outside in nature, ground, meditate deeply, become one with nature, flow in harmony with nature, so that you can be able to detect that energy. Energy don't lie, but people do. Remember that energy don't lie. So how can you see the energy? How can you detect the energy if you disconnect it from yourself? That's why the enemy wants you disconnected from who you really are. That's why they don't want you to know who you really are. See what I'm saying? You are greatness. They don't want you to stand in your God power because they are jealous of you. So you think a motherfucker that's jealous of you, envious of you, that hate you and love you at the same time, hate on you while at the same time they pretending to be you, you think they're gonna give you what you need to love on yourself? That's energy going away from them. You think they're gonna tell you the truth? That's why they need you to be upset. That's why they want to trigger you, play on your heart space, because we are loving beings by nature. See what I'm saying? Because we care. We got a conscience. We got a heart. We care about things. That's why they show you different things. A lot of this shit be staged. See what I'm saying? A lot of this shit be staged. Gratitude for the love, family. A lot of this shit that they got going on this app, they trying to trigger you. That is how they feed. As soon as you feel all down, moaning sensation, you feel bad and upset, boom, they got you. That's why you must remember this. That's why I always like to remind y'all. You are in control of how you feel. Once someone else be able to control you, you are handing your power over to them. Nobody ain't supposed to be able to control how you feel. That is what self-mastery is about. And that is what I teach you, how to love yourself. That is why it's very important that you share your experiences. Experience is your greatest teacher, right? Never believe what anybody say. I don't even want you to believe what I'm saying. I want you to know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna direct you to the knowing. I'm gonna direct you to your higher self so that you can verify it with you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to try to tell you what to do or make you believe something. I want you to take this shit in and question it. Take it in and take it up to your higher self, which is God, to be verified as truth. It's not about believing, it's about knowing. God don't believe, God knows. Tap into the knowing. And that's what the enemy don't want you. Tapped into the knowing. That's why he got you looking outside of yourself. The clowns are at the circus. Leave the clowns at the circus. Because once the clowns don't have an audience, the clowns going down. See what I'm saying? Once the clown don't have an audience, the clowns sit their ass down. Stop giving your energy to all these clowns. Hating ass motherfuckers. That's all they know how to do is hate. But that's their business. We gonna transmute all the negative energy, full of love, full of authenticity, full of creativity. You must bring that inner child out. Tend to your inner child. Like I always like to remind you, I always like to remind y'all of this. Your soul is a child. You must be childlike. Remember when you was a child, when you was in your own world, not worrying about shit. On that love frequency, your creativity was on 1,000. You hear me? You ain't worrying about nothing. You on that love frequency. You doing you. That is how it's supposed to be. And that is what we are going back to. Once you understand who you are and how powerful you are, you will not give consent to low vibrational activity. That inner child, your soul is a child. You must be childlike. You must be childlike. Much love, much gratitude to all the beautiful souls out there that's walking in their purpose, speaking their truth unapologetically. Why you think they want to control shit so much? They don't have no control. Why you think they want to try to bully us? Want to try to bully you into submission, scare you into submission. Fear not. Have no fear. You are everything and everything is you. They can't touch you. They want to be you. At the same time, y'all already know your head is going to always hate on you, but at the same time, they pretending to be you when you're not looking. Come on now. Motherfucker gonna always dismiss your greatness or try to backdoor your greatness or hate on your greatness or try to keep you from being great, and then at the same time try to copy your greatness. They have been doing that for the longest. They want to have full control. That's why they need control. The control that they never had. That's why they like to go and bomb shit. They are the real thugs. See what I'm saying? They are the real savages. That's why I say, like, within that limited belief system, so many people are, and you gotta understand, so many people are not gonna make it. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. You gotta understand that we all have our own path. See what I'm saying? You cannot walk no one's path for them. They gotta walk their own path. You can only try to enlighten them. If they reject it, if they take it in a negative way, fall back. Let them be. Show them by loving yourself. Become the change that you wish to see, and the world will change around you. If they're not vibrating on the vibrations that you are rising to, if they are not going in the same direction, then disconnect. Point blank, period. You ain't come here to hold nobody fucking hand or try to pull nobody to you to try to make nobody see what you see. You working against the universe when you do that, to try to force, because what's for you ain't to be forced upon you. Remember that. Why you think the enemy come forcefully? Because it's not for you. Why you think they forced us into the religion? Because it's not for you. You think they're gonna give you what you need to succeed? You think they're gonna give you what you need to free yourself from them when their whole existence depends on your suppression, your indoctrination? See what I'm saying? They're feeding off of your energy. You think that they're gonna give you what you need? Because they ain't even got it. How they gonna give you something that they ain't got? You gotta understand how narcissists work. A narcissist gotta beat you down. They gotta beat you down so bad to where you feel beneath them, so that they thrive off of your life force. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. That's why they come with all their man-made laws, man-made rules, and it's crazy how so many of our people, they are following man-made laws but disrespecting universal laws. Disrespecting universal laws, you following man-made laws and and majority of the Christians, I keep on saying the Christians because that is the worst fucking religion ever. That's the worst of them worst. See what I'm saying? So many of them, they think because they following man-made laws that they are living righteous. You ain't nothing but a good house nigga, a good peasant, working for the enemy. You can say what you want. I love you still, for you know not who you are, who you dealing with. Peace be with you. Ain't no law, ain't no lords over here. Ye are gods. You could say what you want. I still love you no matter what you believe in. But the truth don't give a fuck about how you feel. It's still gonna be real. And I will advise you to question why you feel the way that you feel, why you think the way that you think. Better sit with yourself because I ain't looking for you. This is for those who have their heart open to receive. This is for those who are not afraid and afraid of the truth, and those who want to know. If you want to be a peasant, you want to be a slave, continue. Take your ass to church, because that's where they teach fear at. Take your ass to church. This is not where you need to be then. But peace be with you. I still love you no matter what you believe in. Love is unconditional. Remember that. See, a lot of y'all lusting out here. You want a motherfucker to tell you what you want them to tell you. You want a motherfucker to go with the lie that you have been living. Everything that that challenges that lie that you have been living, you reject it automatically, other than questioning it. I want you to question what I'm saying. Question what I'm saying and sit with yourself. Breathe consciously. Y'all don't have enough peace because you steadily getting on your knees praying to this imaginary sky daddy, begging for shit. Try meditation. Breathe consciously. Let go. Question. Set your intentions. Flow in harmony so that you can be able to receive. See, so many people are disconnected from their receiver. Fear is the lowest vibrational frequency spiritually. That is why they told you to be afraid of God. That is why they told you to be afraid of God. To disconnect you from God. And see, the very thing that I am speaking and I am saying and what I stand for, your Jesus was teaching that in the Bible. They got a lot of truth in the Bible, but you can't see it because you steadily looking with the liars. These eyes tell a lie. This eye tell a truth. See what I'm saying? You steadily looking, thinking you seeing. See what I'm saying? These eyes are not for sin. So if you living in fear, disconnected from your spiritual discernment, you reading that Bible, you going to go with the lie all the time. You're going to dismiss the truth right there in your fucking face, and you're going to go with the lie. You know why? Because you're living in fear. The Lord's vibrational frequency spiritually. Disconnected. See what I'm saying? You're disconnected. Wi-Fi turned off. You're outside of yourself. You must go within. Tap into who you really are. The truth is within you. And the truth is ugly when you're living a lie. The truth hurts when you're living a lie. That's why I always like to remind y'all, you can feel how you want to feel. That's on you. They ain't got shit to do with me. I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking from experience. And that's one of the things that I always like to speak about. See, it don't matter. Like you got to understand how much they dumbed our people down. I'm on here speaking unity, no separation, speaking love, speaking life into my reflections, and you worrying about the belief system. You stuck on the belief system. Can't you see that's how they separated us? Can't you see how that's how they separated us? You think your belief is the end all be all, right? But you develop a hate for everybody that don't believe what you believe, right? Yes, I am creator. If y'all interested, just hit me up. Like TikTok don't want me to direct y'all towards my website, but my website is up if you're interested. Or just inbox me if you're interested. I have some beautiful pieces just like what you see me with. Come and get laced up. Everything is high vibrational, made with love. See what I'm saying? Ashe. Much love, much gratitude to all the beautiful souls that's tapping in. But like I always like to say, bro, people be stuck in their feelings, and you must question your feelings. You must question your feelings. If it don't tarnish, it's not real. Yes, it tarnish. But if you take care of it and clean it, it won't. I don't let mine tarnish. It's gonna if let me enlighten you on that. If it don't tarnish, it's not 100% copper. It's it's fake. It if copper tarnishes. See what I'm saying? If you get something that's painted, then it might not tarnish, but you'll see through the scratches. See what I'm saying? They got 99.9% copper. That that other point is paint. A hundred. I create with 100% copper. So if it don't tarnish, it's not real. See what I'm saying? You clean shit. I clean it with lemon juice and white vinegar, and I get a metal brush. You know, little metal brushes, and you shine it just like that. It's gonna be blinging just like that. Almost like once copper shine, it be kind of looking like rose gold. Lemon juice and white vinegar, yeah. Ashe. Much love, much gratitude, family. Much gratitude for y'all tuning in. But I always like to say, bro, it's not about what you believe in. It's not about no belief system. It's about us. Like God is togetherness, no separation. We are bringing our people back together in unity. Like the life that you have been living, been a lie. So you must unlearn and relearn everything that you have been taught because it's a program. That's why they came up with their belief system. Belief is a system which harnesses your energy so that you can create the reality that the enemy wants for you and not the reality that you want for yourself. See what I'm saying? They try to disconnect you from God due to fear. They scared you into how you think you got into that religion back in the ancient days. How you think you got into that religion? They will be hating us if we didn't convert to religion. So you tell me if that's good for you. Why would a motherfucker unalive you if you don't want to convert to the religion? Why would they unalive you if you don't want to convert? If that shit is good for you, if it's the truth. Think about it. See, y'all don't question nothing. That's the problem. That's why they told you not to question God. It just said, take this shit on this plate and you eat it. Don't question nothing. That's basically what y'all did to sum it up. We all have been there, done that. You are on the plantation. Now you mad at the ones that made it off the plantation. And we come back to speak this truth to help you free yourself. And you think that we are the fucking enemy. You are your own worst enemy. Get the fuck out your own way. Point blank, period. The truth hurt when you're living a lie. Healing hurts. That's your problem. Go to church. Continue to believe. We are rising. You cannot run from the truth. You can't run from it because it's in you, not on you. It's in you. That's why they get highly upset when you challenge that false reality that they have been living in, that limited belief system, stuck in a box. The spell has been broken and you still holding on to it. Healing hurts. Remember that. You want to allow yourself to heal. That's your business. And if I tell you you're sick, you're going to say you're not sick. That's your business. Get out of your own way. I understand what's going on. I tapped into who I am. That is why I came back. And a lot of the gods and goddesses came back for this moment right here. Because we know that we was going to break this spell. We know that we was going to come up out of this shit. And the crazy thing about it, to all my believers, shit, I'm doing the same thing. We, like the gods and goddesses that's speaking their truth, living their truth, exposing all this truth, they're doing the same thing that Jesus was doing. But you believe in Jesus, but you question us, question yourself. That's why I say, like, y'all be contradicting yourself. Like, religion is a whole contradiction within itself. See what I'm saying? It's a whole contradiction within itself. They told you not to question God, but yet you get on here and question God. Make it make sense. You're doing it unconsciously, not unaware of it. You're doing it unconsciously, unaware of it. See what I'm saying? You can say what you want, but peace be with you. I love you. You will not make me feel. I am in control of how I feel. I do not consent to low vibrational activity. I only speak with passionate love, and fuck who don't like it. That's your business. I don't care about your feelings as long as you feel, because once you feel, that seed has been planted. Now you got to deal with it. You got to sit with it. The truth don't care how you feel about it. It's still going to be real. Straight like that. Straight like that. N-O-L-A, Ashe. See what I'm saying? The truth don't care how you feel about it. It's still going to be real. That's why I always like to remind y'all, question why you feel the way that you feel so that you can get to the root cause of why you feel. You need to know why you feel because your feelings teach you. It's just the fact that motherfuckers so disconnected from themselves to where they don't know shit from sugar. And they react out of emotions. They be stuck on how they feel about certain things. Other than questioning why they feel about certain things. That's the problem. It upsets you. Ashe 7. Yeah, that's me. 7 in the house. You already know. Ashe. Much love, much gratitude to all the beautiful souls out there that's walking in their purpose, speaking their truth unapologetically, not giving a fuck about who got what to say about it. That's their business. Pop your shit. You hear me? Don't dim your life for nobody. Your energy is supposed to upset them. They're supposed to be mad. They're supposed to be mad. Shake them up out that sleep spell. I told them I came here to shake this bitch up. And if you mad and if I'm upsetting you, that's the shake up. Wake up. That's the shake up. Wake up. That's your business how you feel. Truth don't give a fuck as long as you feel. Pay attention to how you feel. See what I'm saying? Much love, much gratitude, family. I am creator. I am divine. I created everything that you see me with. If y'all interested, come get laced up. God drip, hit me up. High Vibrations Creations. Come and get you some. Come and get you some. Hit me up if you're interested. And I do have a website, but you know, the haters gonna continue to hate. Cause it telling me not to direct y'all to my website. The website is up. Y'all know where to find it. The website is up if you wanna check out the website. I have some dope pieces. I say much love, much gratitude. Much gratitude, family. Much gratitude. I say. Yes. How y'all living? How y'all loving? Hope you loving on yourself, because if you ain't loving, you ain't living. If you ain't loving, you ain't living. See, they want you to be walking dead around here. So many people think just because they got a few man-made privileges, they free. Freedom is of the mind. See what I'm saying? That's why they got their crash dummies coming out here to try to interfere with that God energy. See what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't know that they working for the enemy. They don't know they working for the enemy. Crash dummy out here. Motherfucker, I'm on the front line for you and you come playing with me. Better go sit your scary ass down somewhere. There ain't nothing but fear. Those who like to try to bully on motherfuckers, the bullies are the most cowardice motherfuckers on the planet. Motherfuckers that feel that they got a point to prove, are always trying to prove you wrong and shit, and try to bully you into their belief system, try to scare you into their belief system. They cowards. They ain't doing nothing but letting you know they scared. So take your scared ass to church. That's where they teach fear at. We ain't fearing shit over here. We know that we are everything and everything is us. Shay, we rise in unity, one love, bringing our people back together, and it's beautiful. Make sure y'all loving on yourself, spending time with yourself, and staying out the way, because this shit is falling. Their time is up. It's over for them. Either you gonna tap in, or you gonna go down with the enemy. See what I'm saying? Either you gonna free yourself from this shit, but they always wanna get in the way. The NPCs program, the fucking robots. See what I'm saying? That's why they want everybody on the same accord, everybody doing the same shit, believing the same shit. Not knowing that you creating a reality that you don't want to exist in. Giving your power to the enemy. See what I'm saying? You are the only reason they still exist right now. Because they do not exist on the love frequency. That's why they need you in fear, operating out of your root chakra. They only exist on a third dimension, in which you created by way of their belief system. That's why they had to knock us down, so that they can be able to sustain life on this planet. They had to knock us down. We were living in heaven. We were in the heaven state. We are going back to the heaven state. They do not exist in love. That's why they brought so much hate, so much wickedness to this planet. And we are healing. We are purging this shit. That is what you are feeling. If you don't know what you're feeling, question what you're feeling. Tap into Mother Nature. Nature is calling. It's up, family. We are healing. We all are healing. You can never stop healing. Be great, beautiful souls. Be great. You are greatness. You are royalty. You are beautiful just the way you are. Fuck who don't like it. That's why I always like to say you got to start drinking a 12-pack of I don't give a fuckingness every day. You hear me? Start drinking a whole 12-pack of I don't give a fuckness every day. Fuck how they feel. As long as you walking in love, you love yourself enough to be yourself, fuck who don't like it. That's their business. They better mind their business. This mind your business time. This mind your business season. Sit back, relax, and watch the shit fall. Stay out of the way. Cause you hold the power. You hold the power, beautiful souls. You hold the power. They on their last leg. And the more you love yourself, the quicker they off our fucking planet. Shay, more you take your power back, take your power back. Ye are gods, beautiful souls. We rise. Ashe, much love, much gratitude to the gods and goddesses, much gratitude to the high vibrational beings that's walking in their purpose, loving on their selves. See what I'm saying? I love to be called crazy. Everything, the truth is gonna always be crazy in a world full of lies. That if a motherfucker call you crazy for being that you are, there ain't nothing but a projection. There ain't nothing but a projection. Remember that we project how we feel about ourselves. Remember that. Of course, it's gonna be crazy in a world full of lies. That is the reason why you are your own unique being. The world needs to see you, not who they program you to be, not who they told you you were. You are your own unique being. See what I'm saying? That's why, I always like to remind y'all, like those who are for you, they are going to meet you on the frequency of love. Those who not for you, they're gonna project, deflect. They're gonna belittle. They're gonna speak down on you, telling you crazy, or something wrong with you. You of the devil, or you Satan, or you going to hell. They're gonna try to cast you to hell, all that shit. That's just them projecting the fear because you challenging that false reality that they have been living in, and they trying to hold on to it. And they don't understand that that's the same thing that have them coming and reincarnating time after time, their attachments to this man-made system. You must detach from all that does not serve your highest good. See, there is no attachments on the fifth dimension and up on the law frequency. There is no attachments. So the shit that you are experiencing now, everything is coming up for you to shed that dead weight. Close that old chapter. You must close that old chapter in order for you to walk into the new chapter. New earth, which consists of unity, one love, elevation, evolution, creativity, high vibrations only. That is what it consists of. No attachments. That's why a lot of people gonna continue to reincarnate, because they're attached. That's why they needed you to believe in something outside of you, attached to this false God outside of you. You have to do that work. See what I'm saying? That's why they gave you the religion so that you can depend on something outside of you. So that you won't depend on yourself. You must do that shadow work. You must. You must do that shadow work. You must tell yourself the truth. That's why a lot of people are stuck and they can't heal, because they won't tell themselves the truth. They're going to continue to blame shift and blame everybody else for the reality that they created for themselves. They won't hold themselves accountable because they're too prideful within their belief system. They don't want to accept the fact that we have been bamboozled. They don't want to accept that fact. Just going with the crowd. Oh, everybody else doing it, so I'm gonna do it too. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Face said you scared to sit with yourself. Going with the crowd off the cliff. Sheep's following other sheep's. Like I always like to remind you, the only thing that you could see following sheep's is another. The only thing a sheep could see is another sheep's ass. That's the only thing that they could see, following the sheep's off the cliff. That's the only thing you could see. Oh, everybody else going that way, so I'm gonna go that way too. See what I'm saying? Motherfucker scared to walk down that lonely road. Yeah, it get lonely sometimes, but you are never alone. You got to understand, when you tap into who you really are, man, your higher self is amazing. Your higher self waiting on your carnal mind to get out the way. See what I'm saying? You got to let your higher self in. Ye are gods. Your higher self is God. You must love. The love frequency gets you connected. That's why I always like to remind y'all, like, so many people, like, they don't know what love is. You never experienced it. You think love is lust. The enemy's definition of love is not love. They just put that name on it. See what I'm saying? Love don't exist in fear. But you a God-fearing man and a God-fearing woman, but you claim you love. That is not love. That is lust. You got to be operating out of love in order to project love. That's why so many of them can't receive this love, that authentic love, because they've been living a fake love. They've been receiving a fake love the whole while. Motherfucker telling them what they want to hear. See what I'm saying? Got to be operating out of love in order to receive love. That's why they get scared. That's why they get scared when you challenge that lie. Much love, much gratitude, family. Gratitude. If you're interested, hit me up. Y'all inbox me if y'all interested. I have some beautiful pieces. I do have a website. You know, I have some beautiful pieces. So hit me up. Hit me up if y'all interested. Much love, much gratitude. I'm about to get off here. Make sure y'all loving on yourself, being your authentic self, being patient with yourself, speaking love into yourself, speaking life into yourself, uplift yourself, and develop a beautiful relationship with yourself, because that's the most important relationship. Ain't no relationship is important than you having a relationship with yourself. Love on yourself. I say walk in love. Much love, much gratitude, family. Peace. Peace.
Come on, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. You did? Oh, man, I know it was great, right? Yeah, I missed them when they came to New York. I should have went. I had the chance and I didn't. Oh, New York or New Jersey. I forgot where they came at, but they was close enough. Dana, thank you for the Night Star. Yes, Dana. Come on. Well, I mean, once you've seen it, I mean, unless it was that good, I'm saying.
With the strength of your mind, you can be set free. You can overcome your past.
I saw Tony Braxton before, though, a few years ago. Oh, gosh. Must have been about 12 years ago, but I saw Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton was on fire. What? Oh, she's great. She's amazing. She's amazing. She sound good. She look good. They always have a lot of stage performances. Really good. Really good.
stop reaching till you touch the sky.
Yeah, I don't know how much you're gonna put into this concert with them, but I know when she had her concert, oh my God. Hey.
Keep on.
There was a time when I was going to concerts, like I was going to concerts every month. Ron Isley, Keith Sweat, Mary J. Blige, like 3-4 times I saw her. D'Angelo. Oh, Patti LaBelle, Shaka Khan, Uncle Charlie, Guy. Back in the day, I saw Guy. Today, I saw so many of them. I saw a lot of them. I saw BT Express, Shades of Love. I performed with them. What's her name? Fonda Ray. I performed with her too. Oh,